All right, guys. Remember the Durango? It wasn't even a week ago, guys. I put the cylinder head in. Y'all remember the one I did the cylinder head? I had the misfire in cylinder 2, and it was determined that it was internal, guys. The problem was internal to the head, so I had to end up taking the head off. And she got me a used head, put it on. No more misfire. Yes. All right. However, it's back, guys. Let me show you. Let's push start. Let me show you exactly why it's back. It is back. Okay, it ain't on now, but it will not. Remember, the main goal in the beginning is to get the car to pass emissions. Okay, well, it would not pass emissions. Monitors will not run. Cat converter monitor ran and failed. So there's check engine light. I think he erased it, and that's bad. Never erase a check engine light until you jot everything down, or unless you're getting ready to retest. Now I have to find out, because keep in mind, guys, this is a V engine. All right, if there's a V engine, that means there's two banks, right? And two banks, likely, depending on the year, you're gonna have two cat converters, one on the right bank, one on the left bank. Now, without this fault code, I don't know which bank was in question. Okay, sure, I can drive it until, the computer see the fault again, but that's too much work. Never, guys, never, ever, ever erase the fault code until you've done repairing it and you're trying to find out if you have fixed it. Okay, so what I'm going to do, maybe there's something stored in the memory of the computer that will tell me which bank it was. Okay, now, guys, remember, she's out of money, right? Okay, so there's no more finances. So, depending on the circumstances, I may have to pull my old... And guys, also, the goal is to get in emissions, all right? I may have to pull my old some JT tricks out of the book to get it over the hump of the passing the emissions via, as it relates to the cat monitor passing. I have a way to get that done, guys. I don't agree with it. I don't condone it. It have to be extreme cases for you to do it, or it should be extreme cases for you to do this. But this is extreme cases. She's really trying to get her emissions. She thought her only hurdle was the misfire because of check engine light on. But guys, let me say this, and I want y'all to hear me out. Misfire, when your engine is misfiring, guys, you are basically sending unburned fuel. That's what a misfire is. You're not sparking all the fuel. So there's unburned fuel traveling out of your engine, out through your exhaust system. And what's tied in with the exhaust system? The cat converters, guys. So unburned fuel can essentially shorten the life of cat converters. Okay? So yes, check engine lights that's going to affect emissions or affect tailpipe emissions or anything like that. Guys, you shouldn't sleep on it, because all you're doing is killing your cat converters. Is that what killed this converter? I don't know. But she ran a long time with this misfire. And this is a dead misfire, guys. Exhaust valve. I showed y'all the head. If you didn't see, I'm going to put clips of it right here. I'm still going to tear that head down. But, yes, guys, this is basically was a self-inflicted wound because you continue to drive the car with that misfire. So you shorten the life of your cat converter. Now you need a cat converter. Which one? I won't know until I test. So let me hook up my scan too, guys. And we're going to go and find out if there's any codes in the memory, guys. Because that's the only thing I have to work with now since somebody erased the code. All right, y'all ready? Man, let's get it, man. All right, guys, just as I figured. As you can see, there's no codes in the PCM. But, yes, they did erase it. Now let's go look on the... OBD2. Let's go on. I want to see if any of the monitors have ran. As far as let's go on the card readiness. Okay, the only monitor that's ran is O2 heater. So the O2 heaters has passed. So let me go ahead on and proceed with my. No, I wouldn't call. It's not illegal, guys. What I'm about to do is not illegal. Well, I wouldn't be doing it. Yes, I'm afraid of those bars. I'm afraid of going to jail. So now, however, what I'm about to do could be considered dumb. Let me put it that way. Yes, this is dumb. Okay, you really should replace your cat. But what I have to do is get this car over the hump So dumb is a little harsh. This could be considered as buying some time. Okay, the inevitable is you're gonna have to replace the cat converter. So I'm about to go over here and ask Buddy, which side? What was the fault code? If it was a P0430, that could mean the left side, maybe. I don't know this by heart. 0420 maybe the right side, but depending on which side it is what I'm gonna do it to. All right, guys, stay tuned. I'll be right back. All right, guys, here we go. It was P0430, guys. P0430 is problems in bank 2 cat converter. Now, you all know the same way to tell what bank 1 is on the cylinder head is the same way to tell what bank 1 cat converter is. All right, so if we were standing hovering over the hood, bank 1 would be on the left, on your left hand side. Okay, so which means that would be this one. So this is bank 2. This is the actual side that I did the head on. Okay, so that makes this bank 2 cat converter. 0430 stands for bank 2 cat converter problem. So what I'm gonna do, guys, like I say, this is not really illegal, but yes, they call these foulers, guys. So what I'm gonna do is install this. All I'm doing is backing the O2 sensor away from the cat converter, and that will help me get over the hump just to get emissions, guys. I can't leave this on here. Never leave this stuff on here because this is not a fix. I mean, your cat converter is shot. Okay, you killed your own cat converter. All right, so but I have to help her get the emissions. All right, so give me a second. Let me remove this O2 and install this fouler and see what happens, guys. All right, stay tuned. All right, guys, I ran into a small problem. Okay, well, I was actually panicking. Okay, in the removal process of this O2 sensor, you can see. Let me see. Or can you see? All right, you can see where the threads. I see that some of the threads of the cat came out on the O2 sensor. So this was extremely hard to get off. So I had to bring it out, back it back, and then spray some rust penetration in there, and then drive it back in so the rust penetration will get on the threads and then come back out. I had to do that 2 or 3 times. I finally got it out, but in the process some threads came out with it. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to even use this dang on thing. Now I have an extra O2 sensor, but go figure, it will not screw into the hole, which tells me the threads are stripped. All right, yeah, you can see that now. My old O2 sensor will not screw into here. This is the fouler I'm about to use. So the old O2 sensor is basically, I don't want to say bad, but the threads are shot. Yeah, I can't screw it in, guys, at least enough to catch something. Now the difference between these O2, the guys, that's connector. All right, this will not plug into that. So because I'm in a rigging mood, I'm gonna rig this connector to where it'll work. Again, guys, I'm just trying to pass emission. All right, so but for the most part, I can't even get an O2 in the hole. So I need a spark plug. Guys, these are the same threads as spark plugs. So I need a spark plug chaser. I don't have one, so I have to run to a parts store and grab a spark plug chaser. So I can, it's basically a tap and die, or a tap where you screw it in and just clean out the threads and rethread it. All right, so I gotta make a run to the parts store, guys. Y'all wanna go with me? Let's get it, man. All right, guys, here we go. Lysol, they had a Lysol in there. Like I say, this is the same thread, spark plugs. Depending on what kind of car you is, this is a tap. I would be able to rethread this cat converter. You ever had this problem? Just get you a spark plug chaser. Now, what we gotta do, I gotta put this on here to start it and then drive it down. So as far as I can go, just 2 threads. The rest of the threads are boogered. Now I'm gonna grab a ratchet wrench and just turn that back and forth till I drive it all the way down in there, and that will clean out the threads and make the threads usable again, so I can screw in a good O2 sensor. All right, in this case, screw in my filer and then screw my O2 sensor into my filer. All right, guys, let me knock this out right quick. Stay tuned. All right, guys, I'm gonna use the same O2 sensor, okay, because those wiring connectors don't look the same to me, so I don't want to chance it. So I'm gonna plug this in, I'm gonna torque this down, I'm gonna go drive it and see if I pass the cat converter monitor. All right, guys, man, let's get it.